All right, Mitch is recapping.
God damn it! My life
Okay,
is
I'll roll for consistency's sake. Maybe I'll also get a 1. Never mind, I'm safe.
my life is just a Marvel movie at this point. If I don't make quips, I'll go insane.
That just happened.
Oh wow! I just rolled a 1. That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's a great. It tells me how the session is gonna go, which will be fucking phenomenal for you guys.
What? What are you saying? Strahd's right behind me, isn't she?
Just don't turn around.
I swear to God.
Listen, you motherfuckers pissed her off last session. You can't be upset with me if she shows up on the road down to beat your ass for the funnies.
She's actually just like camping outside the encounter zone. I sort of fucking god, there's a PvP enabled instance, motherfucker.
You see your name tag turn red.
Why do I hear boss music?
There won't even be music, just a snipe us with a fucking meteor swarm or some shit from fucking a mile away. we just instant die. Roll credits. Oh well. Boom, we're dead.
Mel, if I hear you,
it's not that bad.
If we're walking down the road and I hear the fucking basil guys, I just feel like
no, it's not gonna be that bad.
It might be that bad.
No. It'll be where the fuck is it? Do I not have that one in here? Oh no, this. If you guys hear this one,
I'll be honest with you, Mel. I don't hear shit.
Well, let's see if it'll play. It probably won't because it fucking hates me. Damn it, it's not gonna do it.
But yes! Where we last left off on Curse of Strahd, we made our way south after recovering after long rest from the tower, leaving behind Ismark and Irina, and even Rictavio to stay behind with the cart and the tower to make sure everything would be hunky-dory for our return. Following the trail, we found that there was a large burial hill. On the top of that burial hill, there was a wooden effigy to Strahd that was lit ablaze with necrotic energy. The friggin' effigy came alive and started stomping towards Krezk, and also Strahd was there, basically being all Strahd-like, and yeah. We probably should have ran away, but then we started panicking because we ran out of time to make a decision as things stomped away. So, our good friend Aeros, he absolutely nuked these goddamn evil druids with 2 fireballs as Archie beat the shit out of the. I don't know if they were undead, but the warriors that were hiding in the graves, were they undead? I couldn't tell.
They were not. They were just normal people, it seemed.
Normal people hiding inside of graves like normal people do on the daily.
Normal people things.
Yeah, just normal people things. After we slew all of them, and Dew was actually being extremely useful by bringing up Strahd's traumatic past, which made her crash out and start to attack us. Luckily, with a couple of rays of sunlight to keep her away, and the helping hand of our friends here, where we were able to barely survive while destroying the tree blight. After taking a quick respite, we Eros had a pull from a voice from one of the graves on the hill nearby. Inside of it, the voice told him that one that is worthy when the time is right will be able to embrace my true might, as a weapon called the Blood Spear, once wielded by a warrior named Kavan, was granted to him from his grave. Archie took the weapon to use for himself, learning that the blood would not wash off. But we saw a lone tree off to the south that looked ominous and spooky. There was a dead man hanging off of it, and it was bleeding. Surrounded by tree blights, we had a cinematic montage moment where we beat the crap out of the blights, flaming spheres, fireballs, and fire bolts, and some good old action bulwark and tank and healer action up front. We're able to slay all the blights. We took the axe out of the tree, found out that it was blessed for specifically destroying plants, and we ended up chopping the tree down, burning all of its remains, because Helm actually delivered a divination to do, saying to destroy the tree, even the roots must be uplifted. So, with that, we also found a barrel of wine at the ritual site. Luckily, already loaded up in a cart, ready to go conveniently, and we were heading back to the tower after all was said and done. And I believe that's everything, unless anybody's got something to add.
Do you all have anything to add?
I'll be real, that was pretty comprehensive.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the only thing that was missed is off to the west side. You guys noticed a city off in the
Yes.
distance in the fog.
Yes. That we just decided to forego because we don't want to walk into the fog and then get ambushed.
It's also like past in like just forest, isn't it?
No, it just seemed
Yeah.
to be fog straight out that way. You couldn't make out any distinctions of forest or anything like that. It's just a city off in the distance on a hillside.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
Like, we could still go there if you change your mind, but
No. No.
Come on! Go to the city! Do it!
walk
Do it!
walk through the fog. Nothing terrible will happen.
Do
Remember
it.
the last time we got into the fog, guys? Great
Do it.
time, right? Great time.
What
Speaking
happened
of
last time?
the fog is very thick now.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because why give you guys any sort of vision beyond 50 feet in the distance?
Mm.
You guys have finished up destroying the tree, and now stand in what remains of a burnt out, area. What is the plan?
And load up the axe, wipe the sweat off, and be like, well, shit. Fog's rolling in. You know what that means, Archie? Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, probably a good plan. Let's at least make it back to the tower, yeah?
Right. Let's get this wagon on the road.
Alright, you know what that means, Horstra. Let's move.
You get a bombastic side eye from the horse that is just hanging out by the wine cart, because why not?
Letting all the boys do the hard work.
Yeah.
Sigh.
But after because the wagon can be tied up to Phaedra in a way, so getting it set up, you guys are able to head back up the road. And I believe the plan was heading back up to go pick up Ismark, Irina, and Rictavio.
Yes. Rictavio will be happy to know that we don't have to use his cart.
Yes. Indeed. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you are traveling back up to go reunite with your friends?
Mm. Probably just be alert to anything trying to ambush us.
Perception check.
Don't say it like that.
Say it like what?
I swear to God!
What's wrong with how I say perception check?
I swear to God. Eros, what do your elf eyes see?
Oros, your elf eyes see almost nothing as the fog has become quite dense in this area. That little bit of hazy light you do get from the sun that is off somewhere in the distance. It's hard to see anything, really. You do hear a raven, though, cawing and wheeling somewhere overhead.
It's a good sign.
What?
Do you not hear the raven? That is a good sign.
It's Barovia. I do not think I have not heard a raven the entire time I've been here. What?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Pretty sure Strahd uses them as her familiars from time to time.
Ravens?
Maybe crows. Was there different?
Crows are smaller.
Oh, probably crows then. Listen, I'm not a man who knows bird facts. And you just see a dude, he's kind of fiddling with that life stone that we got from the tree blight. And, damn, I'm gonna be like passing by like any patch of like dead looking fauna and just, passing the life stone by it to kind of revigorate it with life.
Alrighty, give me a perception check as you do so.
Ooh.
12, good enough. As you are walking away and getting to the edge of your vision where you are passing that stone, it seems that the life is subtly draining away from it again. There might have to be something done with the stone to specifically continuously imbue the land with the life that this provides.
Oh. And how big is this stone again? Like baseball sized?
It looks like a small grape seed, oddly enough. It's tiny, tiny.
Oh, okay. So I've just been like fiddling around with this tiny little stone in my fingers.
Yeah, well, not like grape seed small, but like grape seed shape, but slightly larger, like kind of like half the size of an actual grape.
Got it. You know what? I got a couple of spells. I got one spell slot left. I'm gonna try to push some of my divine energy into it that's been gifted to me by Elm.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Ooh. Just gonna give it a little bit of a squeeze. 71.
71. As you imbue a little bit of this magical energy into what you now realize is not a gem, but a seed, you get a brief flash in your mind as you guys are walking up the pathway here. The dead grape fields in the distance. The faintest vision enters your mind. You see not one, not two, but 3 seeds in your hand. And as you look over the field for a second, you see a flourishing farm with grapevines that are green and greener than you saw them, even when they were alive, before everything was burnt down. And you blink and you look back down, and it's just that single seed in your hand.
During that vision, did I see any places? 3 seeds. I'm specifically looking for 3 spots where it seems to be the liveliest on that farmstead.
I would say with these 71, all you get is that there were 3 seeds in your hand when you looked down at it initially, and you saw a very fertile field. You're not sure if they are still in here somewhere, if they have been also removed as well. You just know that you hold 1 in your hand currently.
Damn. I'm gonna wrap it up carefully after seeing that and tuck it away.
We need to gather the wine dragon balls.
Shut the fuck
Indeed.
up.
Then we can wish the winery back into existence.
Fucking wine dragon balls. I hate you, Dan.
Oh god, Strahd's Frieza in this instance. Shit.
We don't summon a dragon. We just summon a drunk grizzly bear. Jeez.
There you go.
Not cocaine bear, wine bear.
Yeah, wine bear.
But after a little bit of walking, that singular raven kind of cawing overhead, and that little vision granted to you, you guys continue to walk up the road and eventually reach the tower. Still standing perfectly fine. You don't see any tracks or anything outside to denote that anybody was here. Seems quiet. Octavio's wagon is still parked outside.
Knock 3 times.
As you knock 3 times, you hear some shuffling of footsteps, and you hear a faint growl before some muffled, like, shushing. And you hear at the door, very plainly, Ismark's voice. Who is it?
We've returned.
How can I be sure it is you?
I can dispel the tower if you wish.
Hmm.
Oh, please don't actually do that.
Nah, I believe you. And he opens the door and you just see Ismark standing there. Oh, you all look like you got beat the fuck earlier.
Great success. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up.
Then he looks behind you guys and sees Horstra pulling the wagon load of wine. Oh shit! You see he fiddles in his pocket and he pulls out an electrum piece and he flicks it over to Rictavio. You guys actually found some wine.
Asshole.
Of course. Of course you did.
You see Rictavio catches the electrum piece with a bit of a grin and shoves it into his pocket.
You know what? Thank you, Rictavio, for having faith in us. Eat my entire ass.
Rictavio gives a little bit of a flourish and a bow as he pipes up. Well, you know, it was more like if you guys would like, come back alive, as well as, with the wine, without the wine. Things got a bit screwy. I did tell him how, wine tends to go, so.
We did get the wine, actually.
I can see that as he looks outside at the barrel. So, plan to head back now?
Do we have time before the fog consumes this area?
Time before what?
Did you happen to catch anything hunting?
Ismark looks at you with a wide grin as he goes back to the inside area where the table is and holds up 2 rabbits by their ears. We were actually just about to get them cooked up for lunch if you guys would like to eat something before we go.
Yes, please.
How long can Phaedra maintain her horse farm?
Look back at the horse.
The horse stares at you all.
Nod for as many hours as you have left.
Let me go look at how many
2,
hours he has.
3.
I think it's like half your level. Because I know they changed it for 2024.
I love the implication that we don't understand how it works. So the implication is, oh, hey, you just stay out there as the horse the entire time we rest horse space, right, Phaedra?
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and have lunch while you just sit there.
Yeah, number of hours
no,
equal to
no,
half
no.
your druid level. Yeah, so she could stay in it for 3 hours. She does 3, she does the 3 stamps with her hoof.
She could literally get us 2 Krezk out of game then.
Alright. Take the lunch to go.
Right. As he just takes a bit of like rope, not like rope, but like a twine, and just ties the rabbits off to his belt. Alrighty, well, Irina, get the fuck out here. We're going. As you see her come out of the room, having seemingly slept a little bit, kind of taking a nap, early morning nap, just stretches as she looks at you all. Oh, hello. Good to see you all are back.
Thank you.
Are we heading out?
Yeah. She doesn't have much time as horse. And I'm gonna thumb up back to the horse, Phaedra.
Well, then let us get on the road then. What are we doing standing here and talking? As she kind of saunters past you all and goes over and just gives Phaedra Horse a little pat on the shoulder and goes over to Rictavio's cart, Ismark trailing behind her. Rictavio plus the tiger come out and they look at you guys. Right, so you all are, my cart, yes?
I will stay with the wine. Is there room to at least one person to be on the cart with the wine?
Yeah, one person can sit on the cart, one person can sit on Phaedra, which the rest of you can then fit inside the wagon.
I'll stay with the cart.
Alrighty. Who would like to be on Horse Phaedra?
I will be as
Not
well. I do not trust that we're being let go so easily by Strahd.
Alrighty.
Okay. I
We'll
will
put-
chill with the NPCs in the cart.
Alrighty, so Archie, you are in the cart with Irina and Ismark. Rictavio once again driving the cart, and then on the wine cart is Horstra, Dew, and Aros. Beautiful.
Yep.
Is there anything you guys want to do real quick before heading out? And or on the road up to Krezk? As it'll be about 2 more hours to get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask hey Eros, can I borrow that pearl again?
He'll stand up and rummage in the pouch next to him and lean over and with the pearl in his cupped hand.
Cute. I'll actually give it back this time. Don't you worry.
But you
And
gave it back last time.
without you needing to ask.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna shoot you some finger guns, and I want to ritual cast identify on that little life seed that we got.
You
to
did
figure out
do
what the
that
heck-
last session.
Oh, I did. Did I?
Yes, you
I
did it
did.
last session, and while it did not give you a name or anything in particular, it did tell you that this is a seed of life, that it is
Mhm.
incredibly full of life-giving energies, and that when there's a little bit of a ritual that goes on, which you were not able to glean because this is a funny artifact that
Huh?
they like to be assholes about with on Curse of Strahd stuff.
Woohoo!
Jeez.
But little ritual is performed, and then it will give life to the land surrounding it.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep trying to identify it over and over again. Listen, this is new. This is new to me. I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure like maybe if I do it over and over again, kind of like turning the TV on and off until you get a signal.
Roll me another D100.
65.
65. You get a little bit of more information this time.
Ooh.
As I'm doing this on a sliding scale for the 100. Higher to 100, less information. Closer to 0, more information.
Fair.
You get another flash of an image put in your head. Of hands that are not your own. They look old and weathered. You're pretty sure they're Davians. Burying one of these seeds in the field out there. A little bit of a prayer being muttered in words you don't really understand because they come through kind of muffled.
Wait, Davian Mardukov?
Yes.
Oh. Huh.
So it seems that at one point or another, Davian may have buried one of these stones here. You're not sure if burying one of them will do it, if you need to bury all of them. The specifics are elusive.
Huh. And after about an hour into our trip, I'm gonna lean back towards the carton, Arrows. I'm gonna whistle at you and be pinching the pearl in my hand towards your direction.
Grab it and put it away.
Oh, so this looks like... Oh, shit, that's right, you never met the guy. Davian Mardukov. He's one of those were-raven people I told you about who used to run the winery. He's also one of the people who beat the shit out of us. And anyways,
It seems like it was earned.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, point is, I'm trying to figure out the ritual on this thing. I don't know how it works, but it seems like he does. So whenever we head back east, we gotta hit him up. Don't hit him, but yeah, talk to him.
I mean, if it was previously his, and so was the winery, as he look back as we leave it.
Anything can be mended with time, effort, and seemingly a lot of murder.
stay silent at that last remark. I'll hold my tongue.
You guys continue so far unassailed up the road. The only things to really be heard is the clatter of wagon wheels against loose stones, this squelch of mud. Eventually you hit that intersection around the bridge here and take a left and continue on over and pass it. The fog seems to lighten up a little bit around here. Not as light as it was this morning, but definitely not restricting your vision down to 50 feet. Let's pull you guys over here.
I love being pulled. Being pulled around is awesome.
As you guys continue around a bend in the road.
By the way, did that consume my spell slot when I originally tried to channel magic into it?
No. It did not.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Thank you.
Oh boy, a map.
Feel free to move about as you'd like. We will keep these 3 NPCs here for now that are, just doing their own thing.
Okay.
I guess it would be Phaedra. Phaedra and Do up front, and then Aro's right behind us.
Yeah, you guys are all together. Yeah. It's just more move as you'd like for now. Archie. You see it first, I think. You... Yeah.
Oh god, I do.
Yeah, you see it first. You see ahead of you a figure walking alone with a stride and bearing of one who knows no fear. Clad in rusty armor, it clutches a gleaming longsword in its pale hand, looking about as if ready for a fight. Seems to be some form of zombie.
Okay. Archie will immediately, blood spear in his left hand, like under his shoulder, pointing towards the ground, banner on his back with his pike. He will hold up his right hand towards the group in sort of like a straight up right angle closed fist, like stop, and sort of like step backwards slightly if he can.
Hopping off horse Phaedra, and I'm just gonna crouch and creep on over to the cliff face.
Phaedra! Phaedra, back up!
Nay.
Backed up so well she broke the rules of reality and went on a corner for a second there. Damn. Shit.
What is the matter?
We got some sort of undead up ahead. Looks like weapon wielding. Not a skeleton. Guy looked armored and intentionally looking around. Anyone else want to get a good look at it?
Did he look ghoulish?
Describe ghoulish, please.
Rotted flesh. Looks like he hasn't showered in a long time. I'm talking like a really long time.
I'm gonna summon the Raven.
Alrighty. Let me give you your little Raven token.
UAV online.
Yep, pretty much.
Now I gotta figure out which Raven was yours.
I can imagine with this campaign you have like 3
Raven,
billion
right?
Raven tokens.
I can control it, so I think.
Okay, so that's your Raven, because there's like 3 fucking Raven stat blocks, so.
Gotcha. I'm gonna fly up.
Alrighty.
Get a view on this.
Yeah,
armor.
You can move him forward, but we'll say he's up and above the thing. As you send him up ahead. Yeah, you see what seems to be some form of zombified figure in old armor walking around, angry look in his eyes. How close are you getting with the bird?
He's. You said the fog is lessened a bit here?
It's lessened, but as you're flying about, you don't see him, like, pay any special mind to the bird. It's a fucking bird.
Yeah. It's just gonna be overhead, probably 20, 30 feet.
Okay, so 20, 30 feet from him, or?
Maybe like sort of just circling him from like around maybe this distance. Yeah.
Okay, so within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet.
Okay, go ahead and give me a insight check.
An insight check.
Since you are looking through your raven's eyes, you can use your
Oh.
stats.
Oh, okay.
Because you are getting close enough to see stuff on this guy. 11, good enough. You see intelligence behind its eyes. Hatred behind its eyes. It's clad in tattered chainmail that has seen many better days, and it seems like some form of old like cloth across the chainmail that at one point had a bannerman on it, but it is so threadbare it is hard to make out what it is. You get a little closer trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'll circle about, maybe go another 10 feet down.
Alrighty. You see some form of, and it looks oddly familiar though not, and only because you're traveling with Archie, some form of dragon. Though not purple like how his is, but the color is so far faded and tattered you can't really tell what kind it was.
This is on like a cape sort of deal?
Yeah, like he had like a I forget what the term for it is when you have like the banner of your house like as a cloth over your chest.
Okay.
Coat of arms.
Yeah, coat of arms.
Okay.
You see he is just wandering about. But
Just in this general area?
It doesn't seem aimless wandering. It seems like he is searching for something.
Okay. This undead is intelligent. It seems to have some sort of coat of arms that involves possibly a dragon, though not quite like yours.
What?
Coat of arms of a dragon, like the one in the vision that I told you about, like that.
Go ahead and give me stealth checks, you guys, as you see him starting to wander around the bend.
Oh shit. And I'm just gonna.
Thank God we all instinctively huddled around the fucking thing. Jesus Christ. I do still have the splint, which is heavy, so disadvantage on my part. Yeah.
Move them a little closer and tuck them a little further back.
I'm a little fucking hard, considering I have a goddamn Sims-like icon over me at all times.
You're hard? What?
He's hard at all time.
I'm hard to not. It's hard for me to spell. Nah, I didn't.
He's hard, guys. He's hard.
I'm always hard.
Oh
I'm
my.
always hard.
I'm blushing right now. Oh.
Bro, take the mask off. We can't see.
The mask stays on. I ain't no freak.
You.
Archie, what gives you away?
He very much is sort of crouched behind here. There's like a second where he like tries to reach back, but he's unable to get the pike out of sort of its holster along the back of his armor because he sort of like stabs the blood spear and tries to like swap to get it off, but it's just not quick enough for him to get that down. So it's just sort of poking up above it.
You see the head creak in your direction and lock eyes with you.
Jesus.
You see as he raises the sword and points it in your direction. A challenge.
He'll look back towards everyone huddled over there and towards Dew and Eros, and he will hold up his offhand. Finally, I might get to use my talents as a knight. If I'm about to die, please help, but otherwise I should be able to handle this.
Up as I'm gonna do like this slow around the corner head peek, just seeing him being challenged. Does that armor and coat of arms look like the one from the dream?
Let's see, was it? No.
Huh. Oh, never mind. Good luck, Archie.
Just, yeah, good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
Wait, shit. Hold on. May the protection of Helm be with you, and for us to not have to carry you maimed, injured, or otherwise. Just shut up and take his blessing. And I'm gonna have to cast this at second level. And I'm just gonna give you a blessing, Eros, myself, and Phaedra. Because I get 4 people instead of 3. Ooh.
Now he'll do a glance over at Eros. Does Eros look approving of this, or like what the fuck's going on, or what's the deal?
He'll just like arms crossed and like uncross one. Just all right, go ahead.
Archie will stand forward, and he'll put his offhand over his longsword, thinking on it for a moment. Before instead, he will take the blood spear out, sort of anxious to use it, and sort of do a two-handed twirl towards it and return the sort of point towards the errant undead.
As you pointed towards the errant undead, his eyes stay fixed on you, the sword stays pointed in your direction, and he speaks. Whom do you serve?
Cormia, and the people of whom I travel beside, and all who would need help or declare it in my presence.
Cormir. I know not this name. Tell
The land
me.
beyond the fog. What do you wish to know, Senate?
Allies or enemies of Strahd?
No formal declarations of war have been placed against Strahd, but the lady in her tenure, and at least in my exposure to her, has been fairly antithetical to Cormir. I would say it is a personal gripe and not one of Cormier's. I unfortunately do not possess the word of my lord or lady to make such a call. Only myself.
And what do you yourself declare?
There's sort of like this practiced bravado. He's sort of examining the spear, looking around, puffing his chest up. But when he's asked this, you guys all watch Archie. His posture widens a little bit, gets quite a bit more aggressive. His muscles tense even under the armor. You see he stiffens a little and grabs onto the spear with both hands. Looks this undead warrior dead in the eyes. That above all else, for this land to have peace, her head belongs on the end of a pike.
You see the edges of his mouth curl into a faint smile as he lowers the weapon.
Oh shit.
And puts it back in the sheath at his side.
Archie stabs the spear into the ground at his side, resting one hand atop it. Who are you, warrior?
know not my name anymore. It has been centuries. But if you are enemies of Strahd, I urge you, travel south.
Whatever could be south that would serve our interest as enemies of the Lady Strahd.
Find my leader, our leader, Vladimir Horngard of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Find him south in Arginvasalt.
Arginvasalt? Is that... I don't remember seeing that on any map. Is it up the mountain? And Archie will gesture backwards.
He nods.
Odd. Are you... all right, Sir Knight?
You see he pauses and lets out this rattling, raspy laugh. I am dead. I cannot be all right. Will you travel there?
Archie will, without turning his head too much, just sort of turn it just enough so that he can give, like, very, very heavy, like, you just see, like, the peer of his pupil around the very corner of his eye, looking back at you, Eros, and you, Do. Just sort of like any nonverbal approval, disapproval, that sort of deal.
We have to return north first, but I see no reason why not.
Just like in the distance, just gives you an approving thumbs up.
Are there more like you? Cursed to wander or some such of this order?
I both hope and pray that there are and are not more like me. But if you find Vladimir and he gives the order, I know I will march against Strahd.
Really?
He nods.
Then I promise you, as a knight of Cormyr, as a warrior of the blood of Malglubliet, and as myself, under the name Kagronus, that we will endeavor to be a worthy enough cause for you to march under. We have some matters to attend to, but after we're done in Krezk, the mountains seem our best bet. If there are any more under the Silver Dragon to be found, we will find them.
He gives you a nod and almost lurches a little bit. As you can tell, he's still a zombie, so his movements aren't the most fluid.
Right.
Seek you, Argenvastot. I can lead if you have no map.
I know your eyes may not be the same as they used to be. Any chance you could point it out on ours?
Have you a map?
Gonna actually turn his head. Who has the map again?
I'm gonna start digging through my. Wait, who has the map?
There's a general, like, map for you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking for who. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna. You see, I reach into my bag and lift it up into the air from behind the rock. Got it. And I'm gonna walk over and unfurl the map. So,
Alrighty. I will circle it on the Barovia map, where Arginvestalt is. It is not all the way further into the mountains, but rather at the base. And a lot closer than you would think. I will circle the area.
Let's fucking go,
And
dudes.
I'll put you guys on Barovia so you can see it. Right?
Oh,
over
shit, it is!
Here.
huh.
That's awesome, though. What?
Is there a road to it? Kind of looks like there might be.
You can
There
see
is
right up
path
here.
on two of them.
There seems to be some kind of path up here, and some kind of footpath down here. You've passed them a couple times now that you think about it, but they are old and haven't been traveled any time recently.
Oh, wait, I remember passing by these roads. Yeah, they were really spooky and run over. I mean, I think we also got attacked by wolves right about here, which is why we got turned around and didn't go near it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Sir Knight, I cannot give you but my thanks for the moment. Is there anything else you would ask of us, errant travelers?
Only that you slay every ally of Strahd.
We just recently, and I'm gonna thumb back the road that we just came from. Took care of the evil druid, so step one.
You see, he looks over in your direction around the corner and just gives a bit of a small smile. I return to Arginvestalt. I return home. I would see you there.
Now, there's a lot of things I could have asked for an insight check on, but I want to insight, specifically him calling Arginvestalt home. I want to insight how truthful that statement might be based on, context clues of the rest of these said, general vibe. Obviously, there's a little zombie stuff in there, so it might be difficult. Would you like me to make that?
Yeah, go ahead and make a insight check.
Okay. This is going to be funny, because I don't have anything I can really add to this, because I only really have 2 within 30 feet of me. So I can only use a fortune for the many once, and I want to save that. So this will just be a straight roll. Click. Yeah, seems truthful enough to me.
Yeah, seems like in the way you might call wherever you're staying barracks-wise home, seems to be the same thing for him. Not home as in my home, but home as in where I am staying.
All right. Archie will sort of cross his left hand with his fist sort of touching his right shoulder, left hand touching right shoulder, and sort of just give like a pounded, just like double knight salute, tapping on his shoulder pauldron.
He returns the salute and continues to shamble past you guys, seemingly heading back down the road.
Friendly silver dragon coming through. Please do not stab and or shoot him.
You see Rictavio give you a weird look and just nod as he sees this zombie just shambling past you guys and continuing down the road.
Sort of head back towards the group. All right, crisis averted. I was afraid we were going to have to fight there.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, especially this side of the river. There's a silver dragon walking around.
A silver what now?
Call himself a silver dragon. I don't actually know much. That name sound familiar to any of you 3 Barovian locals?
They shake their head a little bit.
You did say you'd be dead for centuries.
Ismark pipes up. If it is down there, it is cursed town, I believe. I heard some locals in Vallaki talking about it.
I mean, yeah,
supposedly destroyed a while ago, but that's all I know, or I've heard at least.
Cursed by Strahd.
I wonder.
Idle card.
Depending on how secure Krezk is, there may be another option for safeguarding you two. I wonder if they've been able to exist for so long under Strahd's nose.
This time...
That's or it's a trap, so...
Speaking of which, before we get to the gates of Krezk, when we head inside, we need some rules. First things first. We're not going to abandon those 2 before we know for absolute certain they're going to be safe. Sorry about that last time.
They're sitting in the back of the cart. They don't really hear you guys at the moment.
Yeah, so anyways, we need to make sure that they don't get just kidnapped again.
Right.
Yeah, we can't just keep on going on these rescue missions and panicked. Yeah.
Sorry, not to detract the conversation. Eros, I have a question.
Ask.
No offense, I'm more educated in conversation and chivalry. You do seem to be slightly more versed in things of the undead warrior shambling around in an endless foggy wasteland. Did that seem out of the ordinary, be it Barovia or otherwise? Is that something we should trust, or...
Well, considering the fact that no souls can leave this space, and if someone was aggressive towards Strahd, it would make sense that there are undead that do not belong to her.
All right. Did you hear what he said? A potential military force could prove quite useful. I did not have sufficient forces last time I approached the castle with that intent. This could be worth pursuing once we make sure our clientele are safe.
Indeed. Ensuring they're safe may involve clearing that werewolf den, however.
Discussion for inside Krezk, let us not delay.
My opinion, probably the first bit of good luck we've had since we've got here. Free undead army? Sure, why not? And I'm just gonna hop back onto the horse.
Dude, there's no need to be a pessimist. That's not the first bit of good luck.
Wait, you took that as pessimism? I'm being honest.
No, but that's not the first bit of good luck. You and I's best first thing of good luck was finding each other. And Archie will walk ahead.
Dude does like the look down at himself, look left, look right, does not know how to respond to that, blushes a little bit under the mask.
Oh, he blushing. He blushing.
No, shut up.
Helm whispering from the clouds.
Ooh. Ooh. Helm up in the clouds with his 2 fucking dolls of each of you guys just
And now they're cute.
And now they're kissed. As you guys eventually continue up the road and make your way back to the village of Krezk. Thankfully, unassailed.
This map looks so much sunnier than any of the other maps.
Yeah, it's not sunny though.
Yeah.
Probably just seems lighter over here because there's a lot of fucking snow despite it not being on the map over here. It is getting cold over here, guys.
Ooh, snow.
Yes.
No.
You do feel the chill in the air as you guys are walking over here, and you do see faintly, drifting through the fog, snowflakes.
Dew is immediately grumpy as he sees the snow and the cold and has to put on extra. He's mumbling to himself, fucking curses be to all. Flies winter. Already have enough to deal with this.
You don't like the cold?
Of course I don't like the cold. Why would anybody like the cold?
I find snow quite beautiful.
Well, I find it makes it hard to stay alive. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. No, I was homeless my entire life and the winters were tough.
I understand.
You didn't deserve that, Aros, especially after saving our ass. Yeah, no, sob story, yada yada, orphan kid, lived out in the snow. It sucks. Hate it.
As you all pull up to the gatehouse, you see different guards than before, but still the same array, a few guards at the front. As they see you pull up, and the doors are still shut. You don't see Esmeralda's wagon anywhere. It seems she's not returned.
Fair.
What do you all do as you arrive back to Krezk?
So
There's no one-
before we enter in, my mental image is just all of us, casual rag and ride, off in the woods somehow, Esmeralda, fucking full moon fighting goddamn werewolf Darian off in the woods. Fucking Doomslayer music playing, Jesus Christ.
She's having a fun time over there. Don't worry about it being a full moon.
No, not at all. Anyways, let's get inside Krezk, guys. Archie will look around and just sort of, so, should I resume negotiations, given that we have the wine?
Motions you to continue.
I appreciate you, Eros. You're blunt, efficient, and to the point. You'd make a great Cormyrean.
You stand at the gates.
Man, not
the
even a
guards
witty
stand
retort.
above.
Perfect. Archie will waltz forward and stick his pike with his flag behind him and hail upwards, waving towards them. Hail!
You see two of them kind of clutch their weapons a little nervously as they look down at you. One of them, who looks a little younger and a little kind of dopey, gives you a little bit of a wave. To which the guy next to him just smacks him upside the head and points off and sends him down. As you see, he runs downstairs real quick. As one of the guards calls out, "Hold a moment."
Aye.
After about 15 or so minutes, you see that older man from before, the Burgomaster Kreskov, arrive back up at the top and look down at you all as he seems to be looking over you, seeing that there is minus one person, but now a horse and a wagon load of what seems to be wine. And even from here, you can see his eyes sort of widen in surprise a little bit.
Hail, Burgomaster!
Oh, Forgive me, I was not expecting you back so soon. But it
is not-
seems, he looks down at the wine, you all were successful?
It is not but haste nor small success. We have not only acquired a entire wagon load of wine as per agreement, but the druids to the south, the ones that were scourge upon the winery, their ruin, for any who wish to go see it, is cast upon the great graveyard to the south. They are no more. Their machinations put to rest.
You see
We
his
have had great
eyebrows
success.
further go up a little bit. Like, this man is like, the fuck are these people? And then he lowers his eyebrows, trying to put his face back to a sense of neutrality as he puts his arms behind his back and he looks down at you all. Well, I am a man of my word. Bring the wine inside. You shall have dinner at my home. As he makes kind of a swooshing motion with his hand to the guards behind him and points down at the gate. As he turns and starts to walk down, they do as well, leaving one of the guards up at the top. And after a minute or two, you hear the doors creak open as you are allowed access into Krezk.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll have high profile, but try to keep it tame. He specifically looks at Dew and the horse.
I shrug at him. I
Gestures
shrug at him
everyone
like, what the?
inside.
I shrug at him like, what the fuck did I do?
The horse rolls its eyes at you.
Do no drinking for the first 24 hours. Come on.
As you guys walk inside,
Persuasion check, you fucker.
Okay, I will do this, because this is important. This wine is for these people. It's not for us, motherfucker. I swear. No, you're kidding me. You're joking. No. You
No,
fucking kidding
no,
me.
you can
Let's
take
look
my
at-
inspiration for that if you want.
Okay. Okay.
reroll
Yeah,
curse.
sure.
Damn it!
I will do it, and not only will I do that, I will use a commander's presence D6.
Dude, he really doesn't want you to drink.
You activate 21 as Archie looks at Dude dead in the eyes and, like, non-verbally, he's like, no, seriously, do.
I squint back at you through my helmet. I think about it for a moment. Okay. Just because I'm too tired to drink.
Are you all heading inside?
Yeah, Archie will pick his banner up, put it on his back, and waltz in.
Fucker stacking inspiration against me.
Look, it's the musician inspiration. It's the musician inspiration. Don't worry about it.
The gate opens and you all are led inside, and what lies beyond is a mist-shrouded village that is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pines that at this point look almost like a fucking forest is inside the walls here. You gather there are way more trees than houses here. And to the northeast, gray cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage. You hear the mooing of cows and the oinking of pigs, the clucking of chickens, the thunk of axes into wood, as you see people just walking around, villagers seeming to go about their daily lives. You see as the doors do open and let you in, a few terrified-looking villagers turn their heads to see you, but they see just ahead of you, and putting a hand up seeming to put them all at ease, the burgomaster, and then they go back to their work. And right here, at the first house, closest to the wall, is the one that the burgomaster seems to be standing at. He looks to you all with a bit of an expectant look and bids you to come over to him.
Yeah, get off the cart and begin walking towards.
Archie will head on over, and he'll take a knee when he gets close enough.
Aros will just look down at Archie like, what?
Yeah, bro, what are you doing? Hello?
What are you doing? Hello? As you do that, you do see Rictavio pull the cart up beside you guys with Irina and Ismark coming out as they poke their heads out and look at all of you. Irina speaks up. Do you want us all to come inside with you, or do you want us to wait in the cart with Rictavio and find a place to park it around here?
Look towards the Burgermaster.
The Burgomaster looks to you all and looks to your companions. You may all do as you wish. I only ask that you extend kindness and courtesy to the people here.
Being kind is free. Easy enough. I'm gonna hop off a horse Phaedra, and I'm just gonna stop for a second and pause. And by the way, don't freak out. This was the girl who was with us earlier. She's not an evil druid. She's not from here as well.
You may need another horse to distribute the wine.
He nods. Well, my house is currently the only one with a wine cellar, so we tend to store it here and divvy it out to the people from there. As you guys look, you see that his house is the same single-story pine cottage with stone chimneys and thatch roofs as everyone else around here. It's only slightly larger than everything else. It is a very modest dwelling.
Thank God we're in a place with sane leadership. Thank God there's no Lord Fuckblood in this town.
One other thing you notice is, despite hearing, like, the noise of pigs and chickens, you don't see any outside. They seem to be all within enclosed spaces next to the houses, presumably to keep them from freezing.
Your village is quite lovely, Burgomaster.
You see his smile cricks up a little bit. There's the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes increase a little bit. Thank you. It is humble, it is modest, but we take care of ourselves. He gestures around to him. You will find that unfortunately we have no inns or taverns here. No general stores to speak of as you might be used to elsewhere. Everyone works together here.
Oboe festivals.
He kind of looks confused. Festivals? Why would we be having festivals?
Oh, no reason. Just was curious. And my shoulders drop a little bit and relax.
You will find that you can stay within my house if you would like for the evening, because you have done me a great service in getting wine back to our city. As well as, you'll find that most people around here, so long as you are willing to help with their daily chores or help them in any way you can, you might find that they will let you stay in their houses as well.
If you have a modest bit of land, probably 20 by 20 feet or so, I can magically create dwellings for all of us. There's no need.
You see his eyes widen in surprise. That is interesting. He looks back, and you see it's a lot of just straight up forest behind his house. You may find the place, somewhere within the trees around here. I would just avoid the backs of people's houses. We tend to bury our dead nearby. As those of you with a passive perception of above 15 do notice, just a short ways behind his house, a small graveyard. And if you are looking at it, like actually giving it a check, give me an active perception check.
Yeah, you would.
I think is 2 the only one with the perception passive over 15?
Yeah, no, mine's 14. Oh, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You do see a recent grave added in there.
I'm going to look at the Burgomaster, pulled out the sigil of Helm, the silvered gauntlet. I'm sorry for your recent loss, Lord Krezk. May Helm watch them, wherever they may be.
You see his face falls a bit as he is attempting to keep it together. As he just gives a solemn nod.
Can you point me in the direction of, well, if there's any sick or injured that need tending to?
I don't think there are any recent ones. You would have to ask around the individual people around here.
Well,
But
if that's it.
this is conversation we can have inside over some food. Yes?
I'm not going to hesitate.
As he gestures back. My wife has just made lunch. I will see if she can scrounge up a few more steaks for you all. Come. As he gestures towards his house and walks back towards it.
I'm whispering to Eros. Wait, actual steaks. We're gonna get actual steaks.
You guys do smell actual steaks. Not wolf, not horse, beef.
This place is fucking paradise in Barovia. Holy shit.
Literally, it is crazy that a standard modest fantasy town is literally like fucking Garden of Eden in this fucking place, dude. Oh my god. Yo! Let's go, guys. We earned this. Let's go.
As he reaches the door, he turns his head back to you guys. If you could bring the wine around the back, I will help you all load it into the basement.
Just nod.
Yeah, I'm gonna start help unloading the wine, man. I love this guy too much.
Start leading Fader to the back, and I will also begin helping unload the wine.
I just want to say out loud, because who knows, Poe of the Century, please don't secretly be a cannibal or a murderer or something. Please be a normal person. Please be a normal person.
Why are you so scared?
It's Barovia. Please.
Mel, can we keep these people alive for at least half a dozen sessions?
That is up to you. I will say we are going to take, because it is already almost halfway through the session, take a little 5-10 minute break.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Oh my god, please be normal. Please be normal. You know, someone's OC world lore. It's just nice to be able to fall back on the classics.
DM.
Yes?
Archie keeps saying I'm down bad for Strahd.
You are.
Just because he's right. Just because he said.
Right.
Just
God's approval.
Just because he's right doesn't mean he's allowed to say it.
Strahd could just say sit and beg, and you would fall on all fours faster than a fucking lawn chair. Your shit would fold so quick.
Power word or command, you would just do it.
Please, now you gotta draw that beam now. It's just do standing there, sit, do as a chair.
Sit me, please. Dude, wait till she shows up in the middle of the night and just takes your mask off without telling you.
Damn.
Then puts it back on the next day.
God. Fucking tease.
Gives you 1 day of freedom to lock you back in again. Just, you know what? No.
No.
This is your punishment. I'm gonna let you feel happiness for a moment and then rip it away again.
Oh my god.
Are we all back?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm back. But I want to make it known, all my mental image was for that is it's the exact same helmet, but there's like 2 comically large, like, bike locks for earrings. Just wherever he walks, ding, 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 on both sides.
Oh, I hate it. That's perfect.
You see the Burgomaster leads you guys around the back side of the house here to a fenced-in area, which he does open the gate and starts to walk inside. If you could bring the wine around this way.
Horse Strahd. Thank you. Grab a barrel and get on moving.
As he goes here and unlocks a door, and you see inside are crammed pigs, chickens, sheep, and he just kind of shoos them away from the little grate in the door. Not the grate, the trapdoor at the bottom. It just kind of reaches down, undoes the latch, flips it up while kind of keeping the animals back. Alright, if you could just leave them down there, that'd be much appreciated.
Do you grab them off the cart? I'll take them from you. Eros, would you like to head down there and I'll pass them down to you?
Eros will nod and begin. Was it like a ladder or steps?
It steps down.
Okay.
As you go down, it is a small wine cellar. You see that there are some old empty barrels, so you will have to get those out. But it's easy enough to do. You guys can pass them off to each other and eventually get all the wine situated down in here. And the barrels do take up most of the space.
Mm-hmm.
As you all finish up with loading the wine down into the cellar, he just gives a bit of a grunt as he's moving the animals away and flips the latch closed again. Alright, well, let us head around the front. As he closes the door behind and starts to lead you all back out towards the front.
Yeah, Do is silently praying inside of his own head. Please don't let this person be corrupt. Please don't let him be corrupt. Please don't let him be corrupt. Please don't let him be
Phaedra,
corrupt.
I don't believe there's a window or anything for you to poke your head into. You can not be a horse.
You see Phaedra nods and becomes Phaedra once more.
Womp. Right.
As he goes and takes a key out of his coat pocket and unlocks the door. Anna, my dear, we have guests. If you could put a few more steaks on the stovetop for them, it would be greatly appreciated. We expect 4 more. As he strides in, and you guys see a older human woman, dark skin, gray hair, looking a little bit younger than him, but, you know, it's just because she's pretty, and they're about the same age. Does get up, and she places a hand on his shoulder and gives him a kiss on the cheek as she looks to you all. Oh, inviting strangers into our house, look at you! You all must have done something quite amazing to get him to let you all in.
Your wine cellar is full, my lady.
She does a little bit of a gasp and a clap. Wonderful! That will keep all of our neighbors quite happy for some time to come. They were getting a little bit cranky. As she shuffles past him and he goes to take a seat, as she goes into the kitchen and starts preparing a few more steaks. Please, take a seat wherever you would like. There's not enough chairs, so if you'd like to pull some from, you can pull the couch out if you need to, or anything from in there, as long as you all find a seat.
Archie will take corner seat. Don't sit on the table, Dan. Whoa.
Mind my presence. And I'm gonna be like, scanning this room. Is there any effigies, voodoo dolls, ritual circles,
You're so scared!
He's expecting to see just like, oh god, underneath that painting, There's a pentagram! Oh God!
Perception check, do.
All I can think of, this is like, hey, we're like, yeah, totally normal, but one question. You're okay with ritual sacrifice, right?
No, do, as you're looking around with the 24, it is modest but a warm and inviting home. And not much different than the average home you would see outside in your regular waking world.
Very clearly hiding the rituals. They just hit him very, very well. But dude does, after giving everything a good deep scan, realizing that wait, there's actually nothing weird going on here at all, compared to every other place we've been to since we've arrived. Just gonna relax a little bit and be like, cozy, very cozy, and I'm gonna go take a seat at the table as well, feeling a little bit guilty for being so suspicious.
You all take a seat at the table as you see Kreskov sit at one of the chairs with a little bit of thunk and that old man sigh that comes with creaky bones and cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
So he just groans and kind of rubs one of his knees a little bit. So, what are you all doing up here, if you don't mind my curiosity?
Just gonna look to Archie.
Archie looks over to Eros.
We are looking for safe haven for our compatriots outside.
Ah, those who were in the wagon, yes?
Nod.
Well, they'll find that as long as they participate, give back to the community as the community gives to them, the walls are high and well enough to keep most things at bay. So long as they do not go up to the abbey, they should be fine.
There's the catch.
What's wrong with the abbey?
It is... There is a man there, the abbot. He came here a while back and... Well, he is not a terrible man. He makes most people uneasy. He resides in the abbey, which is, well, haunted, cursed. It used to be home to wonderful people, to great things. The Morning Lord's faithful stayed there. Saint Markovia herself lived there. But they went against Strahd, and, well, as most who go against Strahd, they were destroyed. Once they were gone, the abbey fell on hard times. It used to be a hospital and a convent. But there is tale that some of the clergy fell prey to Strahd, and some went mad, and others starved themselves to death or turned to cannibalism. Well, we don't really go up there. And we don't like going up there. And there's a odd laughing and screaming that you will hear from up there. Especially when the bell rings.
I am making the face underneath my mask, hearing about a cursed abbey that they're living right beside of, right after we thought we were in a completely safe and relaxed place. Do you...
And
No, go ahead. I'm just gonna rant.
it keeps to itself, it seems, though, is what you're saying?
Yes. The only one who goes in and out is the abbot. And the only reason he really comes out is to go to the Shrine of the White Sun, which is nearby at the pool up north, which thankfully has, blessed be, provided us with fresh water no matter what time of the year it is. He visits the Morning Lord Shrine there, and then he demands tribute in wine on occasion. But other than that, the Abbey stays to the Abbey, and we stay to our city.
No problems with it, right? No missing people, no weird creatures coming out of it. You did say screams, though. That's got me all worked up. I'll be honest.
Most of us steer very clear of it. We don't really want to upset the abbot, so we tend to stay away. A place that tends to have screams and laughter, you don't really want to go to. Anyway.
Right. How long exactly has this abbot been around?
He arrived about a century ago, give or take. Right, Anna? And Anna just kind of waves a steak knife as she's going about cutting stuff in the kitchen and looks over. Yes, I think it was about a century ago he arrived, and he must tell us his skincare routine, because he's not aged a day, supposedly, since. As she goes back to cutting vegetables.
The elven descent?
Elven? What is that? Is it...
Point.
You could see that they are all giving you guys these weird glances, like, what the fuck? Like, these people are cool, but like, what is going on with these people? Are
What
they
is the
touched
giant
in
iron
some
mask
way?
on his face? The other three have like weird ass pointy ears. That one's red. What the hell?
Yeah. We'll just point to the long ears.
I could not say. He kind of wears this large headdress and a lot of garments of priestly nature, so it is hard to tell.
Just nod.
Do you know of any way, based on the priestly nature, you know any way a man of faith could live that long? Is that are you gonna live that long?
I squint at you through my mask like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Well, and then I actually stop and think about it. Well, I did hear that the champions of Helm, they had extended life when they were fighting to protect their people, but well, either way, after dinner, I'd like to head up there. I mean, I did help down at the St. Andrew's Church for the Morning Lord, so I mean, who knows? Maybe they also need a hand here. And I give Archie that knowing look like, I want to go investigate what the fuck is going on up there.
We did assist one town over in reattaining their consecrated ground, so we may be able to be of assistance. We promise to not attempt to disturb him in any capacity, of course. You must forgive us. I know we look odd, seem odd, act odd. We've been getting that ever since we arrived in this place.
You see the couple do give each other worried glances, and then Anna pipes up a little bit. Yes, apologies if you do find a little bit of a stony facade from people for your appearance. It's just... most things that do not look like us are monsters.
Oh, no. Be under no illusion. I have known for most of my life exactly what that's like. It's no bother.
What? I thought we were pretty normal. I'm trapped inside of a steel coffin. He looks like he's between life and death. You're the well, you're one of the primary colors, and her hat's as big as the roof of this house. We're completely normal.
Effectively so.
You see Anna eventually does come over and put on the table 2 flasks, large flasks of milk. There's a fresh loaf of bread and butter next to it. Here, you may have this while you're waiting. It's going to be a little bit before all the meat is done.
Thank you for your hospitality.
She nods. Well, you helped my husband, and by our honor as the rulers of Krezk, we must return such generosity. Besides, we have a little too much food these days, so it is good to have people at the table eating.
How do you have so much food? I saw the animals in your home, but...
And everywhere else, you seem to be the only ones prospering.
Well, we keep to our own. We don't trade with the other cities, and we stay locked away. Keeps the
Nice.
outside forces from getting in. Lets us
Given the circumstances,
live quietly.
nice.
They're self-sufficient, it seems.
And
Go
no
ahead
one
and give me an
comes.
insight check, whoever would like it too.
Yeah, I'm 100%
hell
insight check.
yes. Are you kidding?
21. Like, they're the only ones not being bothered by Strahd, really.
21 and 19 and 12. Do and Aros, you get... When she said, we have a little bit more food than we know what to do with at the moment, there was a little bit of sadness in her eyes.
Oh, they just had someone pass.
Oh, fuck. Yep, I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. Shit. I thought they meant this entire town. I'm being way too suspicious.
No, that's what Archie thinks they meant.
Yeah, you get
I
the sense
suppose-
that food is plentiful in their house because, well, there's one less mouth to feed.
Right.
Tell me, Kreskov, has Strahd minions attacks at all?
He shakes his head. No, we are lucky that they do not find their way in here. We keep watch on the walls so that way none may scale it and come on over and inside. As well
Right.
as every able-bodied citizen here, if something did get in, would be ready and willing to defend us.
Okay.
A well-coordinated militia is more effective than most people are willing to give any credit. That is most wise, my friend.
We also can, despite its nature, he kind of looks out the window. The Abbey was once a holy place, and I imagine such a holy place might drive back such an unholy beast.
Once.
We do not wish for any destability in your little slice of paradise here in Barovia, but specifically, well, not to say Rictavio shouldn't stay of his accord. He did help us greatly. That the other two, Irina and Ismark, brother and sister, they have traveled with us the entire length of Barovia, all the way from the village itself. We are looking for a place for them to stay safe, stay out of the harms of the forest and all that dwells within, all that whispers under the fog.
You see he nods thoughtfully as he looks over at Anna, and Anna gives him a bit of a somber glance as he nods and looks back to you all. Well, we could allow them to stay here for a bit. There are some empty beds that they may occupy until a house can be built. If they would like, they may become part of Krezk.
We do not offer this with no way to repay you in return, of course. Reciprocity must be upheld and all that. Things are heavy on the air, and there's obviously probably some things that need doing. I understand your hesitation with communicating with the outside world, but you need not leave if we're willing to do things for you. I know there are certain peoples and persons and groups, be it the druids to the south, which we've dealt with probably, or on the way here on a tower to the east, we were attacked by, well, men in the form of wolves. And somewhere in between. Ugh. There are many things we could do to help you, should you ask.
Yes, the werewolves have always been a problem. This is partially why we do not leave our walls. You'll find them prowling around outside on occasion, though they will find no way in. But if you were to deal with them, I know it would put ease to many a mind that are in here. As well as if you can secure more wine for the people. We tend to go through our stores about once a month.
We may know some folks.
Going to give a glance over to Archie.
He sort of looks the sort of mouth facial features and everything are very, slight smile under the beard, nothing too crazy. But his eyes look over at you like narrowed pupils, like, please don't say anything. Please.
Arlos remained stony faced, did not say anything.
Oh, thank God.
And yes, if you could, as you all seem to be capable adventurers, you could deal with the wolves, you would find gratuity abound within Krezk. And on a small scale, while you are here, all we ask is that you help chop firewood, milk a cow or two, maybe watch a child while its mother sleeps, something, anything to help the people around here. We survive because we care for our own.
That would be a nice change of pace compared to the rest of this land.
He nods as you all smell the searing steaks on from the kitchen. Your mouths immediately begin to water. You've not had beef in a while.
All of my concerns and suspicions fade away.
If you don't mind me asking, who was Saint Markovia?
Well, from what we know, she was a holy warrior of the Morning Lord. She led the people in times of great strife and was a beacon of sunlight in these dark lands. Her and her people attempted to drive back Strahd and unfortunately were unsuccessful in doing so. As have been all who have tried. I'm sorry I could not tell you more. It was before my time. And, well, my time has already been long.
And this abbot came and took over the abbey?
Yes, From what we are aware of, he just showed up one day. No name, just called himself the abbot. Took residence in the abbey. And on occasion demands his tribute of wine, and, well, we leave him alone, and he leaves us well enough alone. You see Anna pipes up as you hear the sizzling of steaks. You know, I've often wondered if he himself is not some form of vampire or Strahd that is just sitting up there playing games with all of us. You see the burgomaster immediately shoot her a glare of, like, don't say that out loud. Not in a, I'll say passive insights above 13. Not in a way of, don't say that in front of the new people, but more just like, don't say that too loudly. Someone else might hear you. She just waves him off and goes back to cooking. After a few minutes, she comes back over and starts setting plates in front of you all. You see fresh vegetables and steaks, mashed potatoes. It is a veritable feast that you have not had in even Vallaki. You would notice that your plate has all been cut into small bite-sized pieces that you would very easily be able to fit through your mask.
Please make these people not evil. Please make these people not be evil.
I appreciate that so much. Dude almost tears up when he sees that. Like, oh my god, I was so worried I would have to mash my steak.
Yeah, you see she hands it to you. You, look like you might have a little bit of issue eating on your own, so I hope you don't mind I took liberty to fix that for you.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at the burgomaster, and I'm just gonna say, he is such a lucky man, and I'm gonna tear up a little bit.
She immediately starts to laugh as she swats him on the shoulder. See? I tell you this every day, and you do not listen to me. As she takes her own plate and sits at the table and begins to eat with all of you.
Would us investigating the Abbey be... Would that cause too much stress among you and the people here?
You see they both stiffen up a little bit as Kreskov swallows a little hard. We're unsure what that would do, but I would hope that it would not cause his ire. We have not seen him to be a violent man, but a man who lives that long surely must have some kind of power.
Perhaps us being obviously outsiders, it wouldn't put too much trouble upon you.
He nods. Well, if you all wish to go to the Abbey, I cannot stop you, but please, do not let whatever you do there hurt my people.
Of course.
We've already lost too much. I would like to not lose any more.
Oh, I'm merely just a traveling priest, coming to see if he wants any assistance. To be honest, I was planning on heading up there anyways. Should not be an issue. As I clear my throat, I am eating way too fast.
You see Anna looks to you as you mention you're a priest. Oh, a man of the cloth. If, it is not too much and I could steal some of your time after dinner. If you could offer some prayers that are behind the house, it would be appreciated.
Yeah. So, gonna clear my throat. With honor, ma'am.
She nods and a little more solemnly goes back to eating her meal.
Archie will, though there's probably not like a full suite of cutlery, you guys do see that Archie does have in his pack just like some extra forks and spoons and knives that he has like set out in ascending to descending order on either side, and very much is being overcomplicated with like what he's using on what as he's eating this meal.
God. He's
Why do
well
you gotta make it
mannered.
so complicated?
It's not my fault that the banneret is specifically like, you are trained in fancy stuff, TLDR. So I have to.
So fancy. Oh.
Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about over dinner? Well, lunch.
Not over lunch from me. Other things later.
Yeah. Is there anything kind of unique to this town? I mean, you know, some places have certain flowers, certain rituals, festivals that we should be mindful of. Don't want to be stepping on any toes that we might not be with customs we're not familiar with.
Anna looks over to you. No, I would say treat it as you would any other town. Just be kind to the people around you. If you are going to ask for a favor, give one in return. And just be good people.
Nothing strange like don't ride on a horse without a saddle after the sun goes down. That was a weird one.
Nothing like that. I would say I would say stay away from the Abbey, but you all have said you are going to be going there, so I cannot dissuade you otherwise. If you would like to, since you are a man of the cloth, there is a shrine to the Morning Lord at a pool in the north side of town, if you would like to visit it.
I'll make some time.
Some of the locals have this superstition that it's healing, though. We are uncertain if that is true.
I don't say anything, but I am intrigued. My eyebrows go up as I continue to eat my food. And yeah, it's just going to be...
see his eyebrows. No.
And I am just going to continue to eat my food and make small talk.
Aros, anything from you?
Nope, just silently eat the food.
Alrighty. You guys eat for a little bit, make idle chatter over about an hour or so. Why am I hitting the fucking... I hit the stupid, circle template tool. I'm like, why is that doing that? Towards the end of your meal, Aros, from behind you at the front door, you do hear, I'm going to close that, a very hefty knock. Just dunk, dunk, dunk. As you see, Krezk kind of looks at Anna and looks to all of you. Or your friends joining us. It is a bit late for dinner at this point. Well, lunch. As he goes and opens the door, and you see he freezes.
Hand on holy symbol. Fuck.
As you see a human man wearing very ornate priestly vestments, narrow eyes, kind of a gaunt expression, just looking in, tall, about 6'5", towering over the burgomaster, as he looks down and looks at him. Ah, Mr. Krezk. I was hoping you would be in. May I come inside? As he, not even waiting for an answer, starts to step in, with the burgomaster taking a step back.
Oh, thank God.
As he immediately turns his head to the right and sees all of you and gives a bit of an odd look. I was unaware we had visitors to the town. You all seem quite unique. As he just slowly glances over each of you.
As he makes eye contact with me, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to create the closed fist of Helm and place it over my heart and just say, Abbott, it's nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. I too am a man of faith, and I was looking to assist you at the Abbey.
He looks to you with a bit of an appraising smile and a nod. Ah, it is good to see another member of the cloth. Well, once I conclude my business here, perhaps you will join me then. As he turns back to the burgomaster, who's just he's at this point, you see Anna has kind of moved behind him. There is a definite protectiveness of the burgomaster to Anna, but it is not in a overshowing way. It is very subdued, in a trying not to offend this man, but also trying to keep her safe. As he looks to the abbot, to what may business do you have here, sir? As the abbot just kind of looks at him, his hands resting clasped in front of him. I have heard the news of your son. Would you take me to him? As you see, Anna kind of takes a step back. You see there's tears at the corner of her eyes at the mention of her son. You see the burgomaster flinch slightly and his head lowers a little bit and he nods. He's looked back to you all. Apologies, friends. I must take the abbot behind the house to the graves. You all may come along if you wish. I am assuming he would like to give prayer, yes? As the abbot stands there and nods. Something along those lines, yes. As he turns and steps out and seems to wait for the burgomaster.
I'm going to look at Archie. I'm going to look at Eros. I'm going to throw my head back towards Phaedra a little bit like, oh, this is happening all so fast. Okay. Clean myself up and sit up out of my seat and follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Alrighty. Gonna put them as a group as they start to walk out of the building. RT, are you following along with the group or are you staying inside?
He's gonna stay inside. Just passing conversation, nothing insane with Phaedra. He will both just sort of take another visual look around, and he will also, he's only eaten like a third of his meal. He will take out his bag and grab some extra things of cloth, and he will portion what's remaining of his into 3 portions and bag them up.
Alrighty.
As me and Aros are heading around back, I'm going to just kind of give him a little tap on the shoulder and like a thumbs down gesture to. I'm going to whisper to you, stage whisper to you. Aros, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I hope it is not the case, but...
Nothing insane. This guy is weird. But even if something does happen, don't just start blasting.
As you guys wander over to what looks to be a burial plot behind the house, there are several graves here. Let me see if I can go find all of them for you real quick. Da, 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 da. You see 3 other graves that are closest to the one that is the most recent. You see Serena, Luca, Marcella. Birth dates and dates of death, all denoting children. And the most recent, a boy of 14. And I'm gonna say this name and you guys are gonna fucking meme on me. Named Ilya. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I know you guys are gonna start memeing on me. Shut up.
Fair.
As he
Okay,
looks down
keep
to the
talking.
grave of the most recently passed. And he turns to the abbot. That is... What would you like to do? As the abbot seems to just stare at the grave for a second before looking to the burgomaster. You will need shovels. The gods of light want the Krezk bloodline restored. I will see your son return to you. You see Anna immediately just kind of freeze up. Breath caught in her throat, this look on her face like, what? As the burgomaster, the tears start to roll down his cheeks as he, with fury, runs back to the shed and immediately goes to find a shovel as he is throwing things around in there.
I'm looking at Eros. I'm looking at the abbot. I'm looking at Eros, and I'm gonna pipe up a little bit here. So, what, you got like a whole storehouse of diamonds in there? Haven't found a single one since we showed up here. That'd be useful to have.
You see he turns his head to you. I have no need of diamonds.
That's impressive, actually. You know, I've been around to a lot of temples, and every single priest needed diamonds. How'd you pull that off?
He just gives you a gentle smile. By being devout. Those who
I'm
are
talking
most
about the-
devout in their holy ways will find themselves gifted beyond what you have seen.
I don't like this.
Can I make a vibe check?
What kind of vibe check you want to go for? What are you attempting to do with your vibe check?
Is he planning on making his son an undead?
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Ah,
9. His countenance and mannerisms are very hard to place. He's almost as, and I mean this with no offense, bland as ours is in his, the way he speaks.
yeah.
Can I make a religion check? That sounds like some bullshit to me.
Go ahead and make me a
Like,
religion check.
what I'm trying to decipher is, wait, is this guy really saying he can cast Raise Dead without diamonds? Come on now.
11. You're unsure? Maybe? Maybe there's a cleric out there that's strong enough to do that.
This guy, though?
But this guy, though? You're unsure. You see the burgomaster runs back with a spade in hand and just... a shovel in hand and immediately just... almost... like it's... like he's not even present in mind. He is just immediately going to dig up this grave with this slim hope that he's been presented that his son might be returned to him.
while he's doing that, can I whisper over to Do? Would you be, if we managed to get diamonds, would you be able to raise him instead?
I mean, I just say I mean, and I do like the head bob left and right with a bit of a shrug. I don't know if my connection's good enough. I mean, maybe if I don't know, he might be too far gone.
Just sort of turn to where the burgomaster is shoveling things, and Aros will begin like tensing up, but he's not gonna do anything. He's just on edge.
He digs in a frenzy. Archie, while you were inside, when the burgomaster did come into this room over here, you heard just shit getting thrown around. He was looking for something without a care. It was, I need to find it and I need to find it now. And then you hear the clamor fade as you hear the footsteps run back out. The shoveling continues. The ground is, despite having been a recently interred grave, it's not the easiest to dig up when the ground freezes over. So it takes him a little bit. Eventually, though, he digs up this small wooden coffin, sized for a teenager. And as he does, he kind of comes out of this trance he had digging it up and almost stumbles back on his knees and just stares at it. The shovel falling out of his hands to the side as you see him just start to weep openly.
I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna very subtly start whispering a prayer from Helm to him.
You whisper this prayer as the abbot slowly kneels down, opens the coffin, and you see a young teenage boy, dark skin like his mother, black curly hair, in repose. As the abbot stands, and wordlessly just raises a hand, and you see his eyes begin to glow. A brilliant white light, as if they were made of sunlight themselves.
Mel, I'm gonna do something really weird here as
What are you
he's
gonna
doing
do?
his ritual. As I'm whispering that prayer, oh he with the unsleeping eyes, please protect this place and those who deserve to be far away from harm. Let our eyes see the truth of what curses this place. And I'm just gonna bawl out and try to channel divinity turn undead. I don't know why. I got this weird feeling that there might be some undead in this area.
Ooh, boy.
You channel this undead, and a bit of light thrums off of you. There are no undead in this area.
Oh, thank God.
Thank goodness. And as the light glows out, and may the protection of the ever-vigilant one guide Ilya to us. As I close out my prayer.
The abbot, still raising his hand towards the corpse, you see motes of light start to drift off his fingertips and drift down to the corpse and imbue into it as he turns ahead towards all of you. It will take some time. If you would like to wait inside, where it is warm. You see Anna doesn't move, rooted into this spot, just staring at the scene unfolding before her. The burgomaster as well, he is still just sobbing over the body of his son.
I'm just gonna lean against this tree, arms crossed, and just continue watching.
If you need my assistance, Abbot, let me know. As a man of faith, I would be doing a disservice to myself and all of those I watch over if I did not bear witness to such a ritual.
He nods at you. Simply offer your prayers, and we will see his soul return to his family. As
Feeling a little uneasy, I am actually going to offer that prayer. As I'm
Alrighty.
just going to start that prayer.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh,
No.
Oh no, that's my
One more
13,100. Oh,
Oh,
15.
that's a good
I don't
one.
like how. Oh.
Ooh.
After an hour, it takes some time. His glowing eyes flash a brilliant light as the light drifting from his fingertips cease, the last little motes of light going into this young boy's chest. As he juts up with a bit of a choked, startled scream, as this young boy sits up, looks around, confused, a little bit scared looking, as you see Anna just almost collapse as she sees her son alive, breathing. Even if he's screaming, he's alive. The burgomaster, oh so quickly, just pulls him out of this coffin and into his arms and is just hugging him tightly and just sobbing into his neck over and over, calling his name, as Anna rushes over and does the same, collapsing into the both of them, holding on to them tightly. As the abbot just stands there with a small smile on his face, witnessing this reunion.
How old is this boy? Like teenage?
Yeah, 14 maybe.
Okay.
Archie, from the inside, you do hear just crying coming from outside.
He's done at this point, eating himself and preparing the dishes for everyone else. Right. Well, I suppose if you're done, does it look like our good friend Phaedra's done eating?
Yeah, Phaedra's done eating. She'll go out and go witness whatever the fuck's going on.
Yes, let us join our friends.
Oh, Abbot.
And the abbot looks to you.
Where'd you say you were from?
A land far away from here.
Say. From the Sword Coast. Heard of it?
He just gives you a small smile but doesn't answer. Doesn't seem to confirm or deny.
Does this person have like any distinguishing features on him? That is, dude looks both impressed and is slightly reverent of that, just being able to snap someone back to life like that.
Archie, as you come out, you witness the burgomaster and Anna just holding on to what seems to be their son, having pulled him from a freshly dug up grave. The boy looking around, equal parts confused and terrified and relieved and happy, as he is clinging to his parents and his parents are clinging to him.
There's a slight smile, but something that's been on Archie's mind this whole time and kind of tripped him up a little bit at the Druid's Grove a little bit. Very much hits him mentally, and he just leans up against this tree and then just starts staring up at the sky, slowly zoning out.
After a few minutes of sobbing and hugging their son, the burgomaster stands and moves over to the abbot and just reaches out and clasps his hand and just through choked sobs, just, thank you, I do not know what I could do to repay you for this kindness. As the abbot just simply gives him a small smile and looks at him. We may return inside to discuss compensation, if you would like. Or I can return tomorrow, after you've had time to enjoy your son's presence once more. As the burgomaster continues to clasp his hands, tomorrow, if... please, let us... I will do whatever you need, just give us one day. As the abbot nods and turns his head and pulls his hands away. Then I will see you come the morning. As he starts to walk away. Leaving the house and heading back up to the abbey. You see the burgomaster looks to you all and looks back to Anna and his son and just... I know I promised you all a place to stay for the night, but... Would you allow us an evening with our son?
I'm just gonna do the stop
course.
hand gesture and nod like, yeah, it's fine.
He nods as he helps Anna up and helps his son up and just looks to you all. You may... if there's anything you left inside, you may grab it. I'm going to take my family inside now.
Of course. If you need anything, come find us.
As they return indoors.
Just gonna quickly hurry my way in, grab my bag from the dinner table, hoist it over my shoulder, and pick up the axe, resling the axe, and just wait for everybody else outside.
Based on everything Okay.
I'm gonna put Phaedra with all of you. She's just kind of following you guys. She's in her own head because she just saw people get revived.
Yeah.
Um. Based on my connection with the Raven Queen and Souls, did that seem normal? Being able to... The soul is obviously trapped here, but be able to put it back into a body?
Go ahead and give me a religion check. I'll say with advantage given your background. $18.
18.
It stands to reason that if a soul is trapped here, it can't move on, so putting it back in a body must be relatively easy. But you've never seen it done without a diamond. That part strikes you as odd.
Yeah. Did there...
And-
what was going on with this... Oh,
Give me a retroactive perception check, now that you're thinking on this. 16. The souls seem perfectly intact. There's usually a lingering sense about souls when they depart and when they are returned. Everything seemed fine. Which might strike you as odd given how corrupted this place is, that there was not a trace of this world's corruption on his soul.
and... Oh, what was this? The sun... The sun, once he raised up, was fine? He seemed... Like, what was his reaction to being raised from the dead?
He seemed terrified initially. Like, he came up with a choked scream. He seemed like he had just woken up from a nightmare. And then confusion as to where he was and what was going on. Which, is typically a little bit normal, given that when you die and you come back, there's a gap. There's a man he doesn't really know standing with his parents who are sobbing and holding him. So there's a decent bit of confusion there. He looked tired, but that's also pretty normal. The screaming strikes you as a little odd. But you don't know how he died, so.
True. Okay, we go back to the Krezk map.
Yes, we will go back to the Krezk map.
Mhm.
There we go. As you guys are right there.
Is there... He said not to be in, like, the backyards of people, but is there, like, a space across the street here that I can make the tower?
Yeah, it's a little cramped with the trees, but you can find a 20-foot space easy enough.
Okay. Yeah, I will create the tower.
Alrighty. Before we get to that, what's going on with you, Archie, as you are staring off into the sky after witnessing somebody have their child brought back to them?
He's been thinking about it a little bit and seeing the guy walking around fully cognizant from the Silver Dragon right after seeing Strahd, and then right after that seeing this. That sentiment on Archie's mind of people being lost, coming back, still being alive, and especially Strahd. Archie seems like that, not quite pouty, but like there's a little bit of simmering, like there's thoughts he doesn't know how to process immediately, just underneath his entire demeanor. His body's almost on autopilot, straight back, marching around, but he seems entirely somewhere else.
Would you say that's plain on your face for your party to see?
He is not he is not deft at hiding such things.
I leave that to your party, what they will do with that information. If they would like to do anything at all with it.
Probably noticeable, but Aros is concentrating on creating this tower at the moment.
Yeah, dude has little subtlety when it comes to this stuff. He's gonna catch on that something's up with Archie and just gonna approach you from behind and go, "Hey. Yo. Oi.
Yeah, what's up?
You good?"
Of course I'm fine, it's me.
Nah, that face says otherwise. What you thinking? Get it out.
Why should I tell you my every waking thought?
We both just saw someone get lifted from the dead by unnatural means. No issues at all. And walk away like nothing happened. No diamonds. Yeah, there's a bit of a ritual.
It's like the man said. No one's gonna leave this place, If I remember her right, at her dinner, she said that anyone that comes in and out of Barovia is by her design. I don't know why that would change if that would change if you're dead, but probably not.
I don't know if this might take your mind off of whatever's got you all trapped up there, but as impressive as it was, I'm still curious.
About what in particular this time? You didn't
I'm gonna,
because wine, did you? I told you not to do that.
No, I'm straight as a lace. I'm dry as a hanged salmon. I'm gonna go back up to the road and I'm gonna point up to the abbot that's up on the hill.
Yeah, he is walking his way up the winding path back to the Abbey.
That, whatever it is, he's full of shit. I know he is. I've seen plenty of priests do their duties. I had plenty of time in temples and churches, and I saw their miracles. None of them could do that. None of them.
One does not give without taking. That is the way of reciprocity. I agree.
And are we forgetting about the part where he kind of casually gestures back over to his shoulder? I'm happy they got their kid back and all, but they also said screaming comes from the Abbey, but we all choose to ignore it. And I'm just gonna sigh. Dude's gonna sigh. And I thought this would have been a nice and quiet place. Well, that's all me for thinking that, right? Now, come on.
There's no harm in being optimistic. It's just how it is.
Yeah, well, I tried to be optimistic once. It was terrible.
Yeah, I'll do it for the two of us.
You can barely see the smile through the lips and the mask. So, you know what? Keep that optimism up. Let's find a place to stay. Let's let this amazing food rest in our bellies, and then we'll go see the Abbey.
Right. I'm going to go visit with, our friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna go do the rounds. See if there's a safe place that we could stay.
You guys see
Aros
fucking
is just making
Aros
the
next to you
tower.
making the tower.
Yeah, literally across. As he says that, the tower rises from the ground.
Immediately thumbing over my shoulder, the tower appears. Oh wow! Would you look
Did you
at
forget
that?
he could do that?
I'll be honest, I did.
Oh my god. Thank you, Aros.
Thanks, Aros.
Looking around, where are Irina and
Ismark and
You see they
Fabio.
parked the cart
Mark?
right up here.
Archie's gonna go over to them.
Right, you go over to them. You do see that a lot of people are staring at the fucking tiger.
What is that? Oh my god!
As
Magic Tower.
as Rictavio is like really just trying to be like, I swear to God, he's friendly. He's just, he just looks mean. He's not mean at all. I swear, aren't you a good boy? Just pets him behind the ear, and you see a few of like the animals in this general area are like, what the fuck is
are
that?
freaking the fuck out. Yeah. Rictavio, I've created the tower across the street from the Burgomasters. It might be a good idea to bring your tiger back into the home.
Don't have to tell me twice. He looks to you, Archie, as you come up as well.
Greetings.
You look dour. What happened? Did someone die?
The opposite, actually. Ignore me, I'm fine. And he will reach down into his pack. Archie will pull out those 3 portions of the home-cooked meal and give one to Rictavio.
As the smell hits his nose, he just immediately goes to unwrap it and stares at it. I could kiss you for this.
Please don't. They have actual food here.
Fine, I will kiss the meat instead. As he just,
fair,
without any social grace, just starts eating it from the napkin.
Archie will immediately take this opportunity to walk past him towards Frida.
You see Irina and Ismark kind of leaning up against the back of the cart as they turn and spot you walking over. Oh, hey Archie, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Here, and he'll hand the other 2 portions to either of them.
You see Ismark as well, with little social grace and a rumbling stomach. Uh, looks down at the rabbits on his hip, looks at the napkin, looks at the rabbits, and just immediately starts eating that as well. Irina she stares at him and swats him. Like, the fuck are you doing? Manners. At least go inside if you're going to eat like a pig. As he just starts to choke on his food a little bit, wraps up the napkin and scurries into the the wagon and just starts eating in there. As she looks to you and just holds hers in her hand. Thank you, Archie. That is
Of course.
most appreciated.
Right, one moment.
Right. Discussing things with the burgomaster, it appears that you and Ismark can stay here as long as you provide help around town. People will provide shelter. That is, if we're not in town, you're more than welcome to stay at the tower. But yes, this will provide safe haven for you, it seems.
Well, this is good news, honestly. This is great news. We get to finally kick up our feet and rest for a little bit, though. I will say I will miss traveling with you all if you decide to leave us here. As you see, there's a little bit of a playful smirk at the edge of her mouth, as you get the sense she's kind of gotten used to being around you guys. But I will be happy to, not be getting attacked by ghouls and worrying about something coming to eat me every night, so thank you guys for arranging stay for us.
Indeed. To be fair, this place is quite nice. We may frequent this place, so it's not like we will be gone frequently.
It's not like we're leaving right away anyways. I mean...
I'm
take a day, I
curious.
guess.
I'm curious to what this abbot is going to ask as recompense.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Abbott seems like a swell guy. Gonna go confirm that he did bring a kid back to life. I just say super casually.
You see her eyebrows kind of raise up as she looks at you all. You can do that.
No,
yes,
like
with the right magic.
just
As you
not
see
in
her
the
and
normal way.
Ismark kind of grow a little somber at the thought. And you all remember their dad died a week ago.
Yeah.
As they just kind of stand there somberly for a second, Ismark reaches down and grabs Irina's hand and gives it a little bit of a squeeze. As she looks up to all of you. Huh, it is wonderful to hear that is a thing that can be done. It seems that there is no shortage of miracles in this town. As we were passing by, we heard some of the women talking that there is a baby about to be born here, which, I will be honest, I've not heard of many births going on in Borovia lately.
That is indeed a miracle.
This place seems very nice.
A child is being born?
Is
what you just said?
She nods. Yes, one of the women, as they were walking by, they were speaking on it. One of the families.
That's not possible.
She looks very confused by that. What do you mean? That is entirely possible. I assure you people are born in Borovia. I mean, we were born in Borovia.
He's gonna furrow his brow.
I mean, if you would like to confirm, I think they said her name was Demira. I'm not sure what house she lives in, but one of the ladies nearby was talking about going to help her.
I have a question, actually. Do either of you have memories of your childhood?
Ismark looks at you. Well, yeah, of course. I remember being a little boy. I remember when we found this one as he reaches down and kind of pats Irina on her head and ruffles her hair, to which she immediately reaches up in protest and kind of swats him away. Go back to eating your fucking food. Do not touch my hair. As she looks back to you. No, unfortunately, some of my past is shrouded. Ismark and his dad found me when I was little. I was, from what they say, a bit messed up out in the woods. Why do you ask?
This is better conversation for inside the tower. The burgomaster and his family are with their son now, so he'll need to stay in the tower with us tonight.
Well, let us head to the tower then. I don't know why you all insist on talking outside where it is cold. Also, I am hearing echo auros from you. It is very weird.
Oh God, really?
A little bit, yeah. As Irina just starts to, she's like pats the side of the wagon and just calls out to Rictavio. All right, move your wagon and move your cat, and we'll go to the tower. Come on, chop chop. As she just claps her hands and seems to go about ordering the two boys here with her to move the wagon and the cat down to the tower. As they do so. And they make their way inside.
I should be happy right now, right? Dew kind of says to Aros and Archie. We just witnessed a miracle happen and we're safe. So I should be happy right now, yeah?
This is Barovia. Safety is an illusion.
Yeah, okay, not just me. Something doesn't feel right, as I'm gonna just head to the tower as well.
They Octavio, as I'll speed my pace up to sort of talk to Octavio.
You catch him as he's about to enter the tower, setting the cat in first. Yes, what can I do for you?
They said that it's been a long time since they've heard of children being born here in Barovia. Is that true?
Well, you maybe get one a year, if even that. Most children, unfortunately, do not survive to adulthood, so most adults do not endure the heartbreak.
Hmm.
To lose a child is a terrible thing. As you see, he grows unusually somber. But,
Right.
This is conversation for in the tower. Yes, it's cold out here.
Yes, indeed.
As he turns, and you see as he does so, just kind of seems like he's brushing some snow off his face. You can see pushes a tear away from the corner of his eye as he enters the house.
This was upon the speaking of children?
Mm-hmm. And the loss of children.
For fuck's sake, man. This is getting too heavy. What the fuck?
And the three of them are inside the tower. Well, four if you count the cat. And Phaedra goes in as well, because she's in her own head right now.
It would be the next one in, but he doesn't seem somber or pessimistic or anything. you see, for the first time ever, you can almost hear the sound of gears turning and smoke pouring out of his ears as something seems to have dude distracted. As I'll just tell you guys right now, no inside check needed. He is like hard focused on the abbot. Like you said before, something doesn't sit right with him, and he's got that really intense look in his eyes as he is just staring at the corner of the room as he takes a seat on the couch. He doesn't seem happy, angry, just uncomfortable and uneasy. But determined, strangely.
Aros appears to be thinking a lot. Like, he's much more quieter than usual upon entering the,
Eros is quieter than usual.
Yeah, sometimes he does talk, but for a while, he's just... His head is, like, his eyes are downcast, and he's simply, like, lost in thought.
Archie, are you also entering the tower?
He'll look back up at the sky for a moment before entering it.
You will enter the tower. What is the plan from here? Any conversation to be had before plans enacted, or what are we doing?
As the door shuts, as Archie's the last one to join us, dude's just gonna pipe up and say, I don't trust that fucking Abbott. I just don't. I've never heard of a church where screams come out of it and people are having a good time. I've never heard anybody reviving somebody without diamonds before, and that guy just honestly gives me the creeps.
Anything other than vibes to base this off, I suppose?
Sometimes that's all you got.
The abbot is planning on asking the burgomaster for something. I'm wondering if that something is to replace the diamonds that would usually be used.
Maybe. Dude's just gonna kick his feet up.
I to like the party itself, I kind of want like to motion for them to gather to out of ears of the Barovians.
Yep. Alright.
Archie will go around latching the windows.
There are no windows. If souls cannot enter or leave Barovia, how is a child being born?
Well, Well, I mean, if the soul hasn't left, can just like that soul
Indeed.
move
Go
to a
back.
child? Why is that a concern? What's the problem?
Oh my god. Could you go back in the journal and take us back to the passage you read us?
Hey. I'm gonna start digging through the journal there. Da, 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 da. Where's the journal? Where's the journal?
The last part of Strahd's note. The last couple sentences.
Fuck. As I flip to that page where it's talking about looking for her one true love. Ugh. So you're saying that you think... And I'm just gonna point up through the floor.
Yeah, I don't get. What are you insinuating?
At the end of the journal, it was talking about basically finding her one desperate
Yeah,
love, and
I, I
then all
thought
that fun stuff.
I thought we already sort of figured that out as Irina.
Yes,
Yeah,
but it
but
hasn't been like outright stated. So this is like a double super confirm of that is the thing.
Okay.
so
Which
so
also
you're
makes
saying
a certain person back in the last town we were in a little
Oh,
less crazy,
right.
maybe.
You
And
know,
so
yeah. As
that's
a
yeah,
it is a. It could possibly very well be a reincarnation deal.
like
Yeah.
direct confirmation. Holy shit, he's actually not crazy. What the fuck?
okay. Oh shit! What do we do about that then?
Given that we are discussing this openly and out loud, look
No,
into Ismark and Irina.
no. I specifically
Oh, it's just us. Okay.
Yeah, I figured you
asked
guys
to.
went to like the bedroom area where and left them in the
Yes.
living room.
Yes.
Making sure.
Oh no.
Strahd's obsession is not, at least in her mind, unfounded then. It is
I thought.
insane, evil, but solid.
Hmm. Tap 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 on the helmet. Ting 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 ting. Uh.
Then, do you think it odd that the moment we come in town, this abbot who mostly stays to himself, throughout the hundreds of years he's been here, suddenly comes down and raises the burgomaster, the leader of the town's son, for him, and is going to ask for something in exchange?
Do you not think it odd that those people didn't look like they were getting any younger? And I am always wary of old folk in places where people die young.
Also, his three other kids were dead,
So much for them,
and
I suppose.
he didn't bother reviving any of them back then or now. Yeah, yeah. I don't trust that abbot. There's something going on there. 100%. Maybe he's a madman. Maybe. I just let out the loudest sigh. Maybe he also works for fucking Strahd. Everybody works for fucking Strahd nowadays. Is there anybody
That
who's not?
that's what I am insinuating. That he came as soon as we entered town.
Oh, right.
Not only that, but there's that comment that Anna made.
There was lots of comments, but which one?
That many people here also think that he is working with Strahd.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
The stink eye.
I worry about. We came to the church in Vallaki, and they had stolen what had made it consecrated ground. There is absolutely nothing, regardless as to the supposed purity of an abbey, if it fell to Strahd in the past, there's nothing stopping someone from walking in, masquerading as a holy man, and keeping in place, keeping
Yeah.
care of it.
What kind of piece of shit would do that? Strahd would. Yeah.
This isn't something that we should probably make haste on. This is going to require a lot of caution. We don't want to disturb the townfolk here when could be our safe haven, so it seems, in Barovia.
As
I'm
much
gonna.
as I like to say this was our best bet, at the end of the day, walls will not stop Strahd, especially now that we have confirmation that the Irina is definitely exactly who she has been searching for. These walls and distance will only do so much. We saw her south earlier today.
He only seems to send her agents openly as well, in places that seem to resist her. Like, all the way back at Vallaki, for example. And she hasn't touched here. I mean, she was literally right around the corner sending a tree blight. But no, I agree with you, Aros. We need to approach this with a more subtle hand. All right, Archie? No winery. Tap my helmet.
No winery. This will require tact. This will require patience. We must assume our enemies know that we're here and know why we are here. Unfortunately, he did see the two of them. So, I'm assuming if he passed by on the road on the way here, he definitely did. And so let's assume he knows, and therefore we assume Strahd knows. If so, and if her concern was about attacking with tree blights, attacking through her network, her animus, which seems to be her strategy, then we may have a bit of time. We just can't be completely open. We say we're dealing with the werewolves, whereas we do something else. When we leave, we cannot directly inform. We must do what we set out to do and then do elsewise. We must pursue the divinations. We must pursue the silver dragons out in the hills. We must do something without under watch, because we have no advantage at this time.
There's something that we can investigate here that doesn't involve too much. It wouldn't. Too much caution, I guess.
What do you think?
There's some sort of site at the, what is it, a pond or a lake at the north of the village that the abbot frequents.
The Shrine of the White Sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could investigate that without issue, without going up into the abbey.
Right. I'm not well versed in religion even outside of Barovia.
Yeah.
Do we know what's up with that?
From what I remember, they said the Morning Lord. So Saint Markovia is probably one of the Morning Lord's many, many great followers. Kind of like back in Vallaki, the Temple of Saint Angel. Saint Angel was also a faithful to the Morning Lord.
You're speaking of Lathander.
I point at you like, yep, that's the one.
Right. Why would a god, if so, leave their hands, leave what was described as a bastion of, against Strahd even, by the burgomaster? Why would he leave that in the hands of one of her minions? Why would this Morning Lord leave Vallaki with their church to them unconsecrated? What?
Oh, no. Remember, Vallaki, that was a sabotage. Here, this is a conspiracy.
A corruption, possibly.
He still used magic of some sort, right? I don't exactly know the perfect side of it, but he did something. He called upon something.
He did use magic, and it did appear to be, I don't know, it
was definitely divine in nature, it seemed like.
Is that not a greater test of purity than suspicion? I mean...
Listen, I would love to agree with you, but I've heard stories of a couple of churches that were guises for more shady behavior.
It's
just because someone does things that are good out in the public eye doesn't mean they're a piece of shit in the background. That's all I gotta say.
it is hard to make judgment on a single interaction with the man.
Exactly.
We should get to know the place a little, go around, help the works. See if anything happens. Long term, this may be the best place, still and yet, despite all of our miscomings, this might be the best place for our good friends to be safe for a time. Strahd is not one to barge in over the walls immediately. Therefore, we can still use this as a way to investigate the amber doors, the silver dragons, the werewolves, something.
Rictavio's pretty powerful. Do you think we can pay him enough to stick around for a bit longer? Watch the siblings?
I have enough electrum for it. Plus, if I can manage to acquire more home-cooked meals, he seemed to take quite a liking to that.
Rictavio could possibly ply his trade here as well. What is he, a circus performer? What exactly is he?
The problem is the people here do not trade.
That is a good point. They are
They
self-sufficient.
don't let people in and out. They are very much isolationists, and given the state of the rest of Barovia, I do not blame them. We need to be careful in what we do. Even if we go to investigate a holy site, we cannot, even if we discover it to be some perversion, we cannot immediately oust it as so. There is a delicate social.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Remember, no winery. We're not going to jump the gun.
Right.
The Burgomaster did say that as long as Irina and Ismark helped around, they would eventually build them a home here.
Right. Anything we can do to strengthen the walls of Krezk would be good in the long run.
Right. We still have most of the day today. I want to go investigate that shrine. Would you come with, too?
Yeah, of course. I'm fully invested at this point. I'm all tapped out, though. I'll be honest. I've barely feel Helm's presence. It's actually been getting a lot stronger recently, but
don't bite off more than you can chew. If you don't mind, Phaedra, if you would once again watch over our friends here. If anything happens, let us know. I will go see with the city guard. I'd like a better look at the defenses, see if we have any siege weaponry or the state of the actual construction of the walls, the state of their arms. I might be able to help with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around, see if anybody just needs a helping hand, scraped knee, got a little sniffle, a cold, heal them up, Just try to get the ear to the ground.
And make sure you stay with Eros. Eros, do not let him drink.
I'm not an alcoholic. Where did this impression come from?
If you remember, Burgomaster's the only one that has wine in the city, so shouldn't be too hard.
Indeed.
Again, why do you think I'm an alcoholic?
Just completely ignoring what Du is saying at the
We're not both completely ignoring what he is saying. Completely.
Yeah. me and Archie just talking amongst ourselves, just completely ignoring Du.
Very much like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Behind, like just around us as we're talking.
As you guys are talking, you do hear a knock on the wall next to the door. Hello? Are you all done being secret pants in there?
We're just finding out what to do for the rest of the day. Apologies.
Oh, yes, big secret meeting of big, important, powerful people.
Whisper. Should we just fucking tell them?
No. As I begin climbing the ladder.
As Irina sees you all
just a
come up.
deadpan? No.
So, since you said we can stay here, I want to take a look around.
We were also planning on doing that.
Perfect.
Yeah, Archie.
We will go together.
Archibald said he would. Oh, okay, we'll all go together then. Even better.
She immediately starts to head for the door.
There's apparently a shrine up north near a lake, pond. I forget what they called it.
Well, I guess that will make that our first stop then.
Ugh. I am absolutely praying there's no merfolk in there.
What is a merfolk?
Fish person. It is in Cormyrian folklore that, if memory serves, I believe, which king was it? I can't remember which one, but one of them was given a sword from a madam in a lake, so I'm praying we don't have that here. Real D&D lore, by the way.
Right, well, since you all will be my big strong escort, I can trust you all to keep me safe once more, yes?
Thumbs
Indeed.
up.
Right, well, let's go
Irina,
see the
blink
shrine.
twice. Irina, blink twice if you just want to leave for any particular reason but aren't comfortable discussing it.
No, I'm just really excited to see a place that doesn't want to kill me for once.
I believe you.
Can I insight check the DM?
You can insight check, yeah, go ahead. Insight check the DM.
Can I insight check that Krekhov's gun?
Yeah, go ahead and insight.
Yeah.
21.
Krezkov's gun.
No, you can genuinely tell that Irina has been kind of, like, almost holding her breath this entire time. Having been with you guys, being on the road, being in constant danger.
Mm-hmm.
And has finally arrived at a town full of people that are normal. Walls that give safety, has had a home-cooked meal delivered to her from a friend. And told that she can stay here, she can be safe here. You get the sense that she is exhaling all of that stress that's on her, and is trying to look for the good here.
Hell yeah.
All right, Chekhov. I'm watching you, but that's good to know.
Why don't you trust me?
It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust Barovia, man. You can't have shit in Barovia.
I'd rather Chekhov than Freud. It's fine.
Oh my god.
As Irina walks out the door and then realizes she has no clue where she's going. So are y'all going to leave me there or what?
Yep, this way.
Would anyone like to come with me to the walls, or are we all going to the shrine? I can do it tomorrow.
Rictavio just kind of sits in the tower. I think it would be good if me and Kitty stay here. Ismark, you know, I would really prefer to be with my sister, because, no offense, she's too happy. And it's upsetting me.
Okay.
As he goes over and, like, trips her as he walks past her.
Oh, she...
She catches herself and just gives him the nastiest glare as she starts picking up snow on the ground and starts throwing it at him. As you hear him laugh, a genuine laugh. And you see the same thing for him. There's that relief of finally being in a place where they're told it's safe.
God, I hope we don't lose that. I whisper to Archie.
Not while we maintain this place to be so.
If that abbot is evil, by the way, I'm just going to tell you right now.
No, do 3 words. Head, pike, wall.
I just do a single finger gun towards you and head outside. And all right, everyone, gather up. We're going on a little tour to the what was it called again? I believe it was called the Shrine of the White Sun, or something like that.
Aye.
This way. As I unfold the map, squint at it, and start walking in that direction to the north.
You guys start walking to the north. As you walk, this place is peaceful. You see people walking back and forth between the meager cabins and lodging that they have here. Nothing is insanely big. You hear the quiet clucking of chickens. You see, through the windows, warm light of families sitting down for lunches. You see a couple children even running by. They pause and they stare with wide eyes at you guys and then continue to sprint away as new people are here and they're a little terrifying looking.
Yeah, no, a lot of pointy ears. Our bad.
Before we do leave the tower, though, because Dew is feeling very vulnerable right now, I am going to switch out to my +1 chain shirt that I got earlier.
Alrighty.
Yay. Or chainmail, sorry. Ta. And now I'm in heavy armor. Oh no.
Let's go.
You guys continue to wind your way up the road. The wind blows a bitter cold across you all. It's a little chilly as fresh snow just gets sent flurrying across you. It's quiet. Not quiet like Barovia, that seems to always be holding its breath, ready for another assault, another attack. Quiet is isolated. A peace that you are not sure how fragile it is. But there is peace here. Make your way north. As you're coming up the road, even under the gray skies and the fog and the mist, you see, off in the distance, this pool at the north end of the village, shimmering and sparkling in the low light that pierces through the fog. Near its shore, you see an old gazebo that sits on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful man, paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with its arms outstretched towards the sun, as though waiting to be embraced.
Is this a depiction of Lathander?
It seems to be a depiction of the Morning Lord, yeah. You guys get closer, yes?
Yes.
As you all get closer, you walk along this road that's starting to turn more like a dirt path, getting close to the gazebo area. And one of the sets of footsteps following you guys slows and stops. As you realize Irina's been falling behind.
Good. Slow down, turn around.
100% slow down and walk next to her.
You see she slows her steps as she turns her head like she's trying to hear something. She looks off towards the pool, and you see her eyes aren't focused. The light's wrong. There's a bit of a haze to them.
Oral to Irina. You alright?
She doesn't seem to hear you as she just continues looking off as she's trying to hear something.
What's she looking at? I'm gonna try to look at what she's looking at.
You look out towards the pool. That seems to have her attention pretty rapt. As she takes a step forward, and just, you see her lips start to quiver. A single tear rolls down her cheek. And with a low, quiet, trembling voice, Sergei? As she moves to the pool with a sudden fervor. And that is where we'll end session for the night.
Wait, wait,
No!
wait, wait,
Okay. What?
wait, wait.
You guys will have to wait till next session to figure out what's going on there.
Wait.